Have you ever met someone who talks constantly about changing their life? They talk about success, money, big goals, a completely different future, and honestly, they sound believable. They truly think they're capable of greatness. But months pass, sometimes even years, and nothing changes. No action, no progress, no consistency. Psychology says this behavior is deeper than simple laziness, because many people who do nothing actually spend a huge amount of mental energy thinking about success. So why does this happen? Why do some people dream big, but never move? Number one, they confuse thinking with progress. The brain can sometimes mistake imagination for achievement. When people constantly visualize success, the brain releases small amounts of dopamine, the chemical linked to motivation and reward. So simply thinking about goals can create a temporary feeling of satisfaction, almost like progress already happened. That's why some people love planning, watching motivational videos, or talking about future success, more than actually working for it. Because mentally, they already experienced part of the reward. And once the brain feels rewarded, urgency disappears.
2. Fear of failure hides behind motivation. Most people assume inactive dreamers are lazy, but often they're afraid. Because trying means risking failure, and failure can damage how they see themselves. As long as the dream stays inside their mind, it remains perfect, unlimited, safe, untouched by reality. But the moment they truly begin, reality can disappoint them. Maybe success takes longer than expected. Maybe they're not immediately good at it. Maybe people judge them. So instead of risking failure, they stay in the planning phase forever. Not because they lack ambition, but because protecting the ego feels safer than testing their potential. 3. They wait for the perfect time. Many people believe they need to feel ready before starting. But psychology shows something important. Readiness usually comes after action, not before it. Nobody feels fully prepared. Not successful people, not entrepreneurs. 4. Overthinking drains mental energy. Overthinkers spend so much time analyzing every possibility that they mentally exhaust themselves before taking the first step. They think, what if I fail? What if people laugh? What if it's not perfect? The brain enters endless simulations. And eventually, thinking becomes more tiring than action itself. So by the time it's finally time to act, they already feel emotionally drained. And doing nothing becomes easier. 5. Their identity doesn't match their goals. This is one of the deepest reasons. People act according to how they see themselves. If someone secretly believes, I'm not disciplined, I never finish things, I'm lazy, their brain will resist actions that contradict that identity, even if they consciously want success. Because changing your life requires becoming a different version of yourself. And the brain naturally resists identity change. That's why some people sabotage their own progress. Success feels uncomfortable when it doesn't match who they believe they are inside themselves. 6. They're addicted to potential, not effort. Dreaming feels exciting. Talking about future success creates hope, identity, and emotional comfort. But real progress is repetitive, slow, boring, uncomfortable. And many people are emotionally attached to the idea of success, but not to the daily effort required to achieve it. So instead of building their future, they keep imagining it. Because fantasy feels easier than discipline. Having big dreams isn't rare. Almost everyone dreams. But the difference between successful people and unsuccessful dreamers is simple. Successful people act, even when they don't feel ready, even when they're scared, even when motivation disappears. Because in the end, a dream without action is only a fantasy. And your life will never change inside your imagination, only through action.